Nightcap. I hope everybody's doing amazing. You see me with my nightcap on. Hey, Brandy Jackson, how are you? Come on in. Hey, One Kettle Royalty SD. Hey, Evangelist Joy. Hey, Freddie Jones. Hey, Heavenly Deb Safe. Beauty Style. April F. Hey, Felita. Hey, W Powell. Tonight was amazing. Tonight was amazing. If you missed it, you missed it. Hey, PJ. Hey, Laura. Hey, Tamisha. How are you? It's one of those things that once you get a glimpse of your own potential, you can do anything. I think the number one thing that we're missing is that we don't know just how much we're capable of. Hey, Robin, how are you, love bug? And we don't know just how much we're capable of doing. Hey, Cassandra, we do it at jobs every day, but some kind of way, when it gets to, hey, Paula, hey, Shalonda, Patrice, when it gets to doing it for ourselves, we forget. And if you haven't shared the video, make sure you share the video. Yes. Hey, Pat Whitty. You need to get with me and get back on course. Tonight was epic. And a lot of people got to see just how close they are to freeing themselves financially, mentally, physically. It was crazy. Hey, Carissa, I've been seeing you hustling over there, boo. Keep hustling. You need to get in touch with me if you're still interested. So tonight was amazing. Thomas Jefferson has a quote that says, once your mind is expanded by new ideas, your mind cannot return to the original condition. So once you get a glimpse, hey, Mimi, tonight was great, huh? Hey, Lori, and if you were there tonight, tell the people just how great it was. I mean, even, hey, Jenny. Did I get it right? I'm trying. Even my clients that have been with me forever. Hey, Karen, that I reached out to after the fact. Hey, CEO Sharon. They were like, that was crazy good. Because I always ask, like, how was it? Believe it or not, I'm always on pins and needles as to was it great. So I want to answer your business questions if you have any. Hey, Miss TDJ Forever. Thanks for inviting followers. You always do. I appreciate that. If you haven't invited followers, make sure you do. It made the wheels to tonight. Mimi said, made the wheels turn faster. And that's what it's about. It just takes forever. It just takes forever to make a living at a job. Jenny said it was great. It just takes forever to make a living at a job when we don't always know what we're capable of. And that's one of my roles, is to show you exactly who you're designed to impact and just how much you're capable of. And the crazy thing is, hey, Felicia, is that we do so much for jobs that we forget how much we're even capable of doing with little resources. It's not like the jobs give you a whole lot of training. It's not like they give you a whole lot of resources. As a matter of fact, at work, we used to say, oh, okay, yeah, you sure can, Julia. If you go to bit.ly/7figuremoney. Oh, Lori, it was really, really good. And get with me next week about the promotional products for the conference. Hey, Cendrika. Hey, Roshita. We used to make this joke that we were like the Israelites. And we were not only building, hey, Erica, but we were building, hey, Sule. We were building, and thank you for my pearls. Hey, Modern Tech Image, I've been seeing you forever. But girl, you do that, you be disappearing for months. Oh, wow. Shalonda said the information from tonight's class will change the trajectory of your business. It really may change the trajectory of your life. And all we asked for was a minimum of $25 donation. And Sule, I got some stuff over here for the hurricane drive you're doing too. Thank you, Margie. Margie said, hey, Coach, it was a wonderful workshop today. You've got to have somebody in your life. You're welcome, Stephen. That speaks life over you and helps you unlearn all of the things that you were taught that you can't do, especially as an adult. So if you guys have any business questions, fire away. Yes, your whole life. Your whole life. Because when you unlock the potential, like your true potential, like I've been telling my friend, my sister, my buddy, Sule Renee, about this next course. Hey, Miss Cato, that she ought to be doing. Oh, that's okay, Erica. It was amazing. You guys will get the replay within 24 to 48 hours. I don't know. It's the weekend. You'll get it by Monday. I'm not going to have a next one of this one, Tim. You can get the replay. Like I said, proceeds go to impact those victims of Hurricane Harvey. I'm thinking about doing some type of workshop next week, but you guys got to tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Thinking about doing a workshop Tuesday. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate that. And you guys, when I put out those workshops for $25, $29, $39, don't underestimate by the price, because tonight's workshop was easily a couple $100 workshop. I mean, you have so many people out there telling you what you need. Coach, love you, Eric. Telling you what you need and what you don't need. You got to have somebody that tells you like the real, like the behind the scenes, set your stuff up like this. I can help you set it up, or you can set it up yourself, but it's up to you. But you always got to have working knowledge of the business structures. I'm leaving for San Diego Wednesday, and I have absolutely positively nothing to wear. So if my sis can help me out with some all black, that'll be amazing. Talking to my sister, Souley Renee, who owns the Ultimate Dressing Room here in Houston. So we're talking about life and business. Life and business. So if you have any business questions, hit me with them. Any revenue generating questions. But the biggest thing is, are you focused on generating revenue every day? Whether you have a job, whether you have a business, whether you have a hobby. If you walk the face of this earth, hey Roz, there shouldn't be a day that goes by that you're not saying, how can I contribute to not only my welfare now, but to the, yes, all black Catbird, just an all black, like the Omen. I don't do income taxes. I do the money. I hire an income tax person. But I can tell you this, the government going to take about 30% of everything you make. But don't be afraid to make your money. Let them take it. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm not going to make that much money because I don't want to pay that much money in taxes. To be honest with you, the rich people pay less taxes than anybody. The rich people pay less taxes than anybody. So make your money and let somebody else figure out what to do with the government. That's what I do, Paula. So you got to let me know. I know that's right, CEO Sharon. You have to tell me what you do. But again, you got to make that investment. That everybody says it takes money to make money. I teach people how to make money for real. You know, and it makes a difference. Yeah, it makes a difference. And I open people up to the potential of what they could possibly generate. Can I talk about an email list? Other than what I told you tonight, you need to be growing your list. I don't care who you are. If you just started in business, and Jenny, rich is relative. Rich is relative, because rich to me is I got enough money to take care of my kids. I got enough money to take care of my responsibilities. I got enough money to take care of my bills. So I'm good. And I got enough money, I ain't got to go to a job. That's rich. Anybody agree with me? That's rich. Whenever the bank don't own everything you own, you own your own cars, you ain't got a whole bunch of bills coming to mail. My kids go to college, I pay for it. I call that rich. I call that rich. So rich is it was a question, Troy. It was a question. You're ready to launch out, but fear to let go of security job. You know, you got to ask yourself, oh, thank you, I'm Taylor, for you. Yes, tonight's workshop was fire. You gotta ask yourself, and you gotta say to yourself, is my job really secure? Because I was in corporate America for a long time. I've been in the workforce for a long time. I left JP Morgan Chase as a vice president. And Souley said, hey, Troy. And I can tell you that I saw so many people get let go unexpectedly. People who had been there for 35 years, hey, Gail, got let go unexpectedly. So you got to ask yourself, is your job really secure? And I think, hey, Rick, I think the answer to that is no. We trick ourselves and we tell ourselves, hey, Chanel, that our jobs are secure, but they're really not. That's the way we placate ourselves into going to a job. Look at Pat say, me. Pat, how long was you with the bank? Because you came from Wamuha, and he used to work with me at Chase. And just out of the blue, so he knows for a fact, these jobs ain't loyal. So, and then I'm not telling you to quit your job tomorrow. Hey, Andrea, I'm telling you that while you're working that job, thank you, Gail, that's that filter girl. He was at Chase 10 years. While you're working that job, don't let that job be your only egg in the basket. All right, Margie, I'll be here bright and early. A lot of us keep all our eggs in one basket. Don't let your job be that. So whatever you're doing, always be doing something on the side to generate revenue. So if that job gets tired of looking at you tomorrow, and again, guys, if you haven't shared the video, share the video. If that job gets tired of looking at you tomorrow, you're not at a loss. I'm Taylor for you said my dad worked 25 years and one day they just said, thanks for memories. That was it. Yeah, very true. You know, there's no such thing as just jumping. There's no such thing as just jumping. I kind of got, you know, I have mixed feelings about that whole just jumping. And Pat can tell you, because the funny thing is Pat Whitty was a good planning point, Danielle. I don't understand what you're saying, Rick. There's no such thing as just jumping. So, exactly. You use your job as your angel investor. So you use your job to invest in your business. And Pat shot one of my very first videos back in 2011. Now, sometimes you are forced to jump, Andrea, but if you have a choice, start small, start to build your business, use the money at your job to pay your bills, use the money at your job to invest in your business, and progressively leave. I was actually quoted in Career Builder once when they asked, yeah, you can inbox me, Julia, on Facebook. My name's Danielle Winningham. It's in my bio on Periscope. That I don't understand, Andrea. I don't understand why would people stay at a job if the work environment is toxic. Because the truth of the matter is you can go and get another job even as you're working to build it out. So why would you stay at a job where the work environment is making you sick or the job is making you sick? You get physically ill when it's time for you to go to work. Why would you stay there when there are so many other jobs and so many other options? So the only option ain't just, oh, I'm going to quit my job and not have any revenue. Get your resume together and go find you another job in the interim while you're building your business. But I know a lot of people who hate their job. Hey, Rochelle, I inboxed you today. Make sure you check it out. No, I'm not afraid of taking any step. I don't have a job. Oh, you know what? Modern Tech Image, I can tell you, I used to be in technology. And Andrea, everybody's got some kind of skill. I firmly believe that. But I used to be in technology, and so I definitely know where you're coming from. But again, you have to say to yourself, how long am I going to put up with this? How long are you going to put up with it? And it's a choice. It's a big choice, but it's a choice. And more than anything, it's a mental choice. Girl, fight a girl, they do it, girl. They do this stuff all the time. So what questions do you guys have? They do it more than we'd like to realize. And then they come over and they gloss it over. Hey, Sonya Michelle, as if jobs are loyal. But they not. Ooh, I need to call you, Soleil, and answer your question about Mr. Blair. Hey, Minister McCants. Absolutely, Wendy. Everybody. And here's the thing, Andrea. I'm one of those people that I don't believe you have to take a pay cut. Sometimes if you get out there and you just start looking the right way, you may find that you get a job making more money doing less work. Or you may find a job that is, hey, Falacia Day, I miss you tonight. You may find a job that's making less money but doing less work, which means you're making the same amount of money. Sometimes I know it is. Sometimes we don't really put how much money we make on paper. But y'all know I keep a calculator. So let me show you. So if you make $100,000 a year, no, I didn't forget. But you work 60 hours a week. Yeah, baby, the page is still up. Thank you for Falacia Day. It was amazing, too. I really want you to see it and give me your feedback. Even Kiara said it was good tonight. bit.ly/7figure-money. And thank you for the donation, Falacia Day. Tonight's workshop went to benefit the people impacted by Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. So more to come. But if you make $100,000 a year, but you work 60 hours times 52 weeks in a year, you only make $30 an hour. You only make, thank you, Fighter Girl, bit.ly/7figure-money. You only, oh, thank you, 3 Narissa. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Love Bug. I hope you really just take that information and just take your gifts and talents and just blow it up, because you're really good at what you do. You have an amazing creative eye. If you guys didn't see my Christmas tree this year, Cynthia did it. I need to get, oh, it's about to be Christmas again. Yay. It was the last year. Well, I didn't take it down in January, so this year. People be correcting me all on the couch. Stay on the couch, people. I'm not sure, Roz, because I don't use it. A lot of times, listen, guys, if you have questions about a particular software or a particular app or particular hardware, their customer service will answer those questions. You got questions about a website? GoDaddy will answer those questions. You got questions about email? Get Response, Constant Contact. They're the best people to ask about that, because they know better than anybody how their software works. Yes, I can't wait, Cynthia, for you to blow it up. I can't wait to see all of you use what. So y'all ain't got no business questions? Y'all ain't got no questions. No questions about generating revenue. No questions about making more money in business. No questions about selling more products and services. No questions about how to take your business to the next level. Y'all ain't got no questions. Cendrika, I got something for you, girl. You need to inbox me. I see you hanging out lately. I see you been hanging in there. How to make money, that's too broad. So tell me what you're good at doing. And even with the broad question, how to make money, you got to create a product. You got to create a service. And you got to get people to buy it. So you generate revenue. Again, you got to create a product, create a service. Oh, Fighter Girl, that's so easy. That's so easy. She said, how do you market a business that you don't have a face attached to? That's so easy. Look at Target. Do you know who owns it? Look at Nordstrom. Do you know who owns it? Hey, Treasure Passions. So literally you create the business with a brand name, and you create the business as if, oh, that's okay, Taylor, for you. I ain't going to answer but so much. Hey, Clarice. You create the business. Oh, every day. Virgin Unique Hair said, what's the best day to go live? Every day. What's the best time to go live? All the time. What's the best place to go live? Everywhere. Now, I can answer that question for you easy. Monday through Sunday. I tell my clients, my live, the ones that I teach how to use live stream the right way, because there are a lot of people that don't use live stream the right way, and they don't make any money. Wendy, I can help you with that. I'm definitely going to help you with that. But I tell them, You want a project manager business? It's people out there that need their projects managed. You find a company that wants the jingle. That's easy. How soon do you do before you celebrate? 30 days minimum. But here's the thing, Andrea. You always have to be building community. How would I increase profits? Add more product, add more service. How to start? Get started. Oh, Scott, I love starting businesses on Etsy. It's easy. The best way to sell products is on live stream. The best item to sell depends on your business. You got to find a product. Hey, Eunice, you got to find a product or service that solves a problem. If your product or service does not solve an immediate need for people, you need not create it. And once you create products and services that solve a need for people, they're going to sell themselves. Pat, I'm not surprised. So you need to talk to me before you do the event so we can talk about how you're going to get them people into a membership group so you can generate revenue. The nutrition business is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Multi-billion. Health is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, Andrea, I follow other people in my industry to a certain extent, especially when I was starting. There's a book by Austin Kleon called How to Steal Like an Artist. So you always want to be benchmarking other people in your industry, but you also have to carve out your own niche. Is project management a good self business? I have a project manager. Do you recommend digital products if you have a product? I recommend digital products for everybody. News flash. In my upcoming class, what do you do when your neighbor next door starts selling the same exact thing? You don't care. You don't care because everybody's different. News flash. So I have a class coming up for those of you who struggle to go live and those of you who don't have products and services. bit.ly/live money sales. It starts next Friday. Does the new business desire a degree? Or I repeat that, Paula. And I'm going to teach you some of that stuff. But what you're going to find out is you create your own products based on your authentic self. What is the best way you recommend to sell it online? I said live stream. I mean it. You got to create products and services. That's why you need to be in that class Friday, Stephen. Yeah, bit.ly/live money sales. Guys, first of all, you cannot. I had a client today that said, well, I went live. Check this out, Pastor C, because you know I love staying on my calculator. Benchmarking is comparing to a certain extent, but not comparing. They're very good, Paula. But I got another thing, so inbox me so I can tell you about this new thing I'm launching. But not comparing to a detriment. Not comparing and beating yourself up. Hey, Miss Jerry, because you're not where they are. So I had a client today that said, I went live, but I only had 12 people in my broadcast. I said, well, this the calculator ministry. No, Pastor C, this the math ministry. I said, well, if you keep going live every day for 365 days, that's 4,380. 4,380 people. So, Ross, that's something I would teach you in class. How would you create an event for a home health care business? And maybe an event is not the best thing for you. That's 4,380 people. So, bet your bottom dollar, yeah, I'm a mathlete, baby. Somebody is going to buy something. How do you separate your multiple businesses in the online marketplace? Why do you have multiple? Multiple streams of income is not multiple businesses. Is the mic on? Can anybody hear me? Y'all know I'm about to tell you. The majority of the people that I know that have multiple streams of multiple businesses ain't even making no money in the first one. They not making no money in the second one. They not making no money in the third one. They got 3 or 4 businesses that are not generating the revenue of one. So why not take that one business, that one niche, and create multiple products and services around that one niche instead of having a car wash, a fried chicken joint, and a daycare. And ain't none of them making money. And you about to get shut down because you done confused yourself and got the children in the back frying chicken and washing cars. And y'all know that's illegal. That's illegal. Oh, absolutely. You should always have testimonies on your product. It's probably on my website, bit.ly/getmadmoney. All of my digital products are always for sale forever. Remember, I just told you guys that everybody should have digital products. I think I have about 100 plus digital products for sale right now, and I think by the end of the year I'll have a couple hundred digital products. That's your retirement plan. That's what I teach my clients to do. Exactly, Felicia. If that's what you need to do to keep moving, then do that. But yeah, that's illegal. Yeah, you got to do your math. You got to always do your math. Hey, Tony, where you been? You know, and here's the thing. Do the math on investing in yourself. I have a course that I'm launching. Matter of fact, I have a year-long program that I'm launching called Unlimited Coaching University. And you get access to all my workshops and all of my multi-week courses for only $77 a week. That's the low-end plan. And thanks to Falasha Day and Liz, some of my clients at the retreat, Cassandra in Vegas, they helped me come up with that. They helped me come up with that program because they were like, Coach, we want to stay with you for a year. Can we get an economical program? bit.ly/unlimited coaching is $77 a week with a year commitment, but you get access to over 12 multi-week courses and about 24 workshops live. And then you get access to all my digital content. So it's amazing. But you got to do the math. And I talked to a client on the phone today and she was like, "What? You know what, Coach? I wasn't even going to call you because I didn't think I could afford your coaching." Well, you may not be able to afford my one-on-one coaching, but you could definitely afford a group coaching program. And she said, when I told her the price, it was just $77 a week with a year commitment. She was like, Coach, I spend that on food, eating out a week. I said, you know, when I came up with the prices, I wanted to come up with something that if somebody was willing to sacrifice eating lunch out, $15 a day, 5 days a week, that's $70. A lot of people have the money, but they won't roll the dice on themselves. And we invest in so much more that will never be a return on our own investment. So you got to think about where you want to go in your life and what's it worth to you. Nobody can do for you more than you're willing to do for yourself. And it does take help. By the time you try to figure it out on your own, baby, you be all over the place and still ain't made a dollar. And you may figure out pieces of it. That's why so many people out there on social media that have hundreds of thousands of followers and ain't making no money. Oh, okay. Good for you, sis. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of people out there. And the courses are tax deductible. Thank you, Angelia. So why you want to invest in yourself? I don't know. What business questions you guys have? And that's why you need a coach on tap. Because not a day that goes by that I don't have a business question. And I'm progressive in my business. I am progressive. I'm all the way up. And it's still days that I have business questions. Why? Because I'm trying to go up further. Girl, it's so many people that have websites with nothing to sell on them. They have beautiful websites. A lot of people don't realize that just because your stuff is pretty, because it's a business expense. All of your business. Falasha Day, take care of cereal before milk. Let him know. He said, how's it tax deductible? I got an accountant in here for you. You got to know your math. You got to know your numbers. That's why rich people make it quicker than people that are not rich, because they know what's tax deductible and what's not. And so while you over there pinching pennies, trying not to invest in your business, a rich person that already made the investment because they know it's tax deductible. Is it better just to invest to save you money and time? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you said it. It is better. Look at it. She said business coaching is 100% tax deductible. It is. You got to know your numbers, people. Got my nightcap filter. Should people invest without a job? You know, here's the thing. Why don't you have a job? If you're making money in your business, you don't need a job. But if you're not making money, yeah, girl, they selling they selling domain names and everything. But if you don't have the money to invest in your business, you must get a job. Your job is your angel investor. Hey, Morocco in the house. Yeah, your job is your angel investor. That's how you pay your bills, and that's how you invest in yourself. Next year is going to be amazing. Who's ready? I'm ready for next year. So we're trying to pick yep, absolutely. We're trying to pick our 12 cities that we're going to go, minimum 12. 12 cities that we're going to tour in next year. Hey, why my baby girl, Jessica Grace White? At what point did I begin outsourcing for help? Almost immediately. Almost immediately. Some of you guys don't know about outsourcing, and as a result, you don't have any help. Yeah, I'm ready to kick the door in on next year. Yes, I'm so ready. I'm ready for this new coaching program, Unlimited Coaching University. It's going to be amazing. Something for everyone. Even if you just want to get unlimited access to my workshops and unlimited access to my digital content, it's only $25 a week. I feel like at this point, if you don't sign up for help, it's just because you don't want help. Because I don't know many people that can't say they can't afford to invest $25 a week in their business to have at least 2 workshops a month and then access to my digital content. And I think the biggest thing, especially with us doing this restoration, ooh, Pastor C, I feel so much better. And Pastor C, inbox me the dates for your 10th year anniversary. Because I tried to look for them sneakily, and I couldn't find them. And then I said, I'm not going to just pop up on her because she'll pass out. Yes. Yeah, you have to outsource. You do. You cannot build a I had that vision. I said, girl, if you just walk into that event unannounced, Pastor C going to fall out and it's just going to be over. If you don't outsource, you're putting yourself behind major corporations who outsource. And I know a lot of people have very strong views about not using people from other countries and Buy America and this and that. But when you got the Dells and the Chases and the Wells Fargos and the American Express and the Home Depot, all outsourcing their customer service to other countries. If you're a small business person and you don't at least adopt some of those tactics, then guess what? You're going to be behind on the times. You're going to be behind on expenses too. And sometimes, just sometimes, your fellow colleagues in America don't be wanting to work real hard. So you got to go where you're going to be able to get people who are going to work, who are going to be consistent, who are going to be loyal, who are going to be excited about their little revenue. You got to go where you got to go. You know what, Stephen? Let me tell you something. If you have an MLM business, one of the things I'm going to teach you is to create your own products and services and to build community. And that will help you be the top of anything you do. Yeah, good help is hard to find, but you got to be a good employer too. And I call myself being a good employer. Everybody may not agree with that, but as long as people do what they need to do for me, then I take care of them. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Tamisha said, great employer. Yep, sign up for class, Stephen. bit.ly/live money sales. And welcome to Rissa. If this is your first night. If this is your first night on this broadcast, definitely say me and introduce yourself and tell me where you're coming in from. Narisa. Narisa. Georgia, is that right? We may be moving our conference to Georgia. We got to talk to the hotel. Yeah, absolutely, Tony. And see, the goal is, I can't stand you, Latoya says she coming in from Thailand. What's a good way to build community when you selling experience? So here's the thing, Scott. Let me break it all the way down for you. The first class starts September 22nd on a Friday, Stephen. All the way from Cali, Shayla Rock. I'm on the way to Cali. Hey, Wendy, Lafayette in the house. So it ain't about how much your product costs. Let's break that down. It's not about how much your product costs. If you would have been in the session tonight, I would have shown you that no one should have just a low-cost product and no one should have just a high-price product. You should have products from $20 to $2,000, from $20 to $20,000, depending on who you serve. And that is the best way to build community, is to have a mix. Hey, Gail, welcome. Charleston in the house. Do you know Brent Angel Rhodes? Do you know Elizabeth Jennings? She owns Carolina Eye Candy. I was just in Charleston this summer. So it's not about that you sell an expensive product. Have you worked to build community and a community of like-minded people around your product, right? You've got to know your audience. You've got to know what's important to them. Hey, Faithy May. That's my baby Daisy. That's my daughter. How many days do you post? How many times a day do you post on social media? That question is so different for everybody. And again, it depends on your target. And it depends on, you know, what platform. But a lot of people don't post enough because they're worried about what people think. And that's the wrong thing to worry about in business. Hey, Chrissy, Birmingham in the house. I'm originally from Tennessee, so Birmingham is my neighbor. Chrissy, ain't I seen you before? Chrissy talking about she knew. Absolutely. And it's not even, but Latoya, let's help the people. Because it ain't even about how much you post. It's about, is what you post impactful? So if you post 50 times a day, but it is not impactful, then it's not good. Should you create a group Facebook page? Oh my goodness. If you're not going to charge for it, never. Free Facebook groups are out of style. Let me tell you again for the cheap seats. And this is why you guys need coaches. Y'all got $1 million worth of questions. At least spend $5 on coaching. At least spend $25 a week on coaching. But free Facebook groups are out of style. They are. I don't believe in creating a free Facebook group for anybody. Girl, Falash Day and all of the experts right now are closing their free Facebook groups. Why? Because if you want access to me, if you can't pay the minimum, then you can't get access to me. What do you mean how, Shayla? Yeah, you got to be impactful. Everything is about building community, but not about building free community. I'm telling y'all, and I told this story tonight. I had a client who created a free Facebook group. I told her not to. I told her to charge. I said, if you don't charge but $17, Shayla, I'm going to teach you that in class. But that's about building community too. People pay for what they want. Do people pay for gym memberships? Sharon, there is no transitioning to a paid group. Let me repeat that. If you got 1,000 people in your paid, how do you stay confident with competition? I'm me. If you've got 1,000 people in a paid group, I bet you won't get 100 of them to pay you for membership. Because once you've given somebody something for free, books always sell, but it's a market for books. You got to know how and when to sell the books. Again, community. You got a community, they'll buy anything. But if you try to give them that same group that they're used to getting for free, even if you try to charge $9 a month, they're going to say it's not worth it. They're going to say it's not worth it because you haven't done the conditioning of conditioning. It's not about doing that online, Tony. That's why you need a class on how to create products and services. Anybody that works with their hands, eventually you're going to get tired of working with your hands. So you've got to create products and services that will sell even when you're no longer working with your hands. That's right. Girl, let me tell you something. Here's the thing. Shayla said, I thought groups were for marketing your business. And there's too many more ways. And that's why you should have been in the workshop tonight. Because we talked about how to create a funnel. Is that you, Stacy Franklin? We talked about how to create a funnel. And I did not mention one Facebook group. By the time you try to get, if you go to planetstephbit.ly/unlimited coaching. Hey, Stacy, if you go to bit.ly/unlimited coaching, you'll see my newest offer, which gives you access to all of my courses and workshops for the next year. So I did not mention at one day, I did not mention one thing about a group. Because you're going to get in that group and work your fingers to the bone and you're still not going to convert people. Because more than anything, you've got to build a community, but not just a community of random people. You've got to build a community of people who are as passionate about what you have to offer as you are. Who? Exactly. I Am Tailored For You said the workshop tonight was so valuable. It was an eye-opener on just how close we are to $1 million. And you guys don't, some of you guys don't know that because you don't invest $25, much less the money that it takes to get the mindset to make $1 million. Yes, it's time to dive into coaching, CEO Sharon. Sharon, you messy. I got your response. Yeah, it's easier than you think. It's easier than a job. It's harder than you want it to be. Yeah, somebody post a link for me, bit.ly/unlimited coaching. You know, Latoya, I tell people all the time, the same way you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can lead people to knowledge, but you can't make them think. And people will have the knowledge right there in their face, but they talk themselves out of using it. They talk themselves out of playing big, right, Stacy? They talk themselves out of the next level. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm still moving, still growing, still building. Right, Shebe Major, welcome back. So the majority, yeah, somebody will post it, baby. bit.ly/unlimited coaching. There it is, love. You have to infuse yourself with knowledge, or you'll be doing things that are out of style and cost you money. Steven said, talking about them groups, that is so true, because I built multiple groups and no one has joined them. A lot of people will join sometimes, and they still won't pay you. I did, and this is why I tell people, exactly, Latoya. That's why I tell people all the time that you got to be careful of your free. Even freemiums. Freemiums are going out of style. Did y'all catch that? You used to could give a freemium and so many people would sign up for it. But nowadays, the world is inundated with freemiums. And people have gotten to the point where if it's free, they don't see the value in it. So last year I did an email list building challenge. And I had about 500 people join the challenge for free. None of them signed up for my upcoming courses. I turned right around and did a workshop for $49. And I got about 20 or 30 people out of that workshop of 200 people to sign up for my course. So the point is, if people are willing and ready to invest in the next level, they will. And the people that skate around always trying to find a free resolution, they're going to be skating to the ice come in, to the ice cave in. Exactly, Erica. When people don't put skin in the game, it's just not relevant. It's just not relevant. So in addition to creating community, you have to create a community and you have to condition them to invest in themselves. You've got to show them that you're worth it. You got to show them that they're going to get a return on their investment more likely sooner rather than later. And when you show them that, they're gonna invest and they're gonna continue to invest. Yeah. And then managing your time and your energy. Oh, thank you, Big Skrilla. That's actually my married name, but I kept it. Yeah, I kept that name.
Don't celebrate too hard over there.
Troy said, don't celebrate that name too hard over there. Exactly, Fighter Girl. You can't nickel and dime your way to $1 million. Oh, that is good. That Latoya, that's good. Latoya said she gave away a free cheat sheet this week, and so far 900 people got it. But I got a question for you, Latoya. What if you to charge $3 for that cheat sheet? I challenge you to do that next week. Charge $3. Let 900 people get it for $3. And that's $2,700. Y'all do the math. MAFF. I stay on that calculator, y'all. I stay on that calculator because it's the nickels and dimes will make you the millions. I'm going to tell you about a mistake I made. I did a free masterclass, but I didn't put a tripwire on the class. Scott, you don't have to charge for the consultation, but it's not a consultation. It's a discovery session that just helps them discover which program of yours it's not a coaching session. I charge for every coaching session. You want to get coached? It's $1,000. You want to talk to me? Hey, Resume Workshop. You want to talk to me about how we can work together? That's free. But more often than not, they go to my sales team. I rarely even take those calls myself. And then I have logic. I have logic inside of the questionnaire. So if you don't rate a certain rating, you don't even get to my sales team. If you're not serious about moving forward, if you say you're not ready mentally, you're not ready financially, you're not ready whatever, if you're not an 8, 9, 10 on a readiness scale, don't even do my time like that. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. So look, we were talking about what were we talking about? The numbers. Yeah, free equals 0 always. Free equals, so I did the Black Masterclass. I had 2,000 people sign up. If I would have just put a $9 tripwire, that's $18,000. I was sick. PSL Song Lab, yeah, I was at Chase. I worked at Chase 16 years. I left a day before my 16th year anniversary. I was a vice president at Chase. So Logic is a questionnaire, Andrea. That's why you need coaching. Logic is just a questionnaire that asks them certain questions. And based on, oh yeah, I love me some Chiquita. And based on their answers, they get the link to schedule a call or they get something else. Guys, there's so many rules to the game. You're in Columbus, Ohio? I bet. Do you know Derek Kirkendall? Do you know Derek Kirkendall? Do you know Colleen Coister? Colleen moved to San Antonio. Do you know Lawrence? Lawrence used to run the Columbus. Yep. Them was my peoples. I was in Houston with Tommy English. Mm-hmm. When you get likes on a video but they don't go to your landing page, how do you engage? We talked about that tonight. Felicia, you was a unit manager. What's your name? It's a small world. You know, Felicia, we talked about that tonight. You really need to get that video. Because what happens is, if people are liking your video, but they're not going to your landing page, Tony, I don't remember that. I think I do kind of remember you, Tony. What year? And they don't go to your landing page, then it's something you're not saying right. You're not closing them out. I'm coming to Charlotte. I don't know about Fayetteville. I got to come to everybody's city individually. So if I come to Charlotte, you can't leave Fayetteville and come see me. I'm just saying. That's how people act. I be like, I'm coming to Memphis. People be like, but I'm in Nashville. Boo, you better make that drive. I'm not coming to everybody's house knocking on the door. Don't have time. I just left D.C. this summer, but I'll be back in the spring. We're going to do at least 12 cities in the spring. 12 to 20. We'll do a little West Coast. We'll do a little Midwest. We'll do a little East Coast. And then I'm going to be going on tour, and I got some information on some of how you guys can go on tour with me. So more to come for those that are really ready to blow your business up. Yeah, everything is an exercise in trial and error. I just left New York, fighter girl. This summer, I was in the Boogie Down Bronx. No, Boogie Down Brooklyn. I was in Boogie Down Brooklyn. Sure was, but I'll be back in the spring. I ain't lost nothing in Minnesota, Scott. I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri, so you might can come on over. This is a nightcap. Tara, I ain't lost nothing in Salt Lake City. I will be in either Scottsdale. Where am I gonna be? Maybe Phoenix. Maybe Tucson. I'll be somewhere in Arizona. I'll be in. Sure, I'm not moving around to the spring, y'all. I have a conference that I'm doing in either Florida or Atlanta that I'm going to invite you guys to. But I'm not moving around to the spring thaw. Baby, I'm a bear. I hibernate in the winter. If you haven't shared the video, make sure you share the video. I'm a bear. I hibernate in the winter. So I'm not moving around to the spring thaw. Right, Felicia Day? Felicia Day need to have a baby. We got so much stuff we got to get out the way. We got so much stuff we got to get out the way. And it's about to be the holidays. It's about to be the holidays. But listen, guys, your destiny is in your hands. If you knew what I knew about destiny, you would just be like ready for the next level. It's just not as hard as you think. It's harder than people want to make it, but it's the consistency that keeps you moving. Consistency, connections, community, content, that's what keeps you moving towards the cash. And you can learn it all. Even if you haven't been a leader ever in your life, you can learn to lead. Leading, believe it or not. Ooh, and Felicia Day, wait till y'all see till I got these books I got for y'all for the retreat in January. One of my favorite books. But you can learn to lead. And leaders are wanted. Leaders make the most money. Leaders have the biggest community, and leaders have the biggest influence. So I'm rebranding. Anybody want to hear about that? I am rebranding. And my new brand, what strategy do you recommend for holiday sales? Follow the doggone strategy everybody else follow. Black Friday, a small business Saturday, Cyber Monday. Follow the same strategy. That's one of my marketing tips. I tell everybody, if you're marketing against current trends, you're crazy. There's a $1 billion advertising and marketing industry out there. They lead the way. They set the example. So why are you talking about Easter eggs at Christmas time? That's crazy. That's crazy. That don't make sense. Why are you talking about Valentine's Day at Thanksgiving? That doesn't make sense. That goes against every commercial, every bulletin board, every circular, every newspaper ad that they're going to see between now and the end of the year. If you have more than one business idea but different industries, is it wise to put them all under? No, that's not wise. That's confusing. That's confusing, but I help my clients sort that out, Clarice. So I hope you sign up for Unlimited Coaching University, bit.ly/unlimited coaching. Yeah, I mean, it's just so unwise. It's just so unwise to market against trends. Yes, Super Bowl special. I'm Taylor For You said she discovered me when I was doing the Super Bowl marketing. My team did an amazing graphic of me standing in the middle of the arena holding a football and a whole bunch of cash. And we called it Super Bowl special. And I had thousands of people watch that video. And that was one of the things that I taught you. If you don't have something for sale for the Super Bowl, you tripping. What happened, baby? Oh, that's horrible. Something wrong with him. I'm going to show them. And here, let me show them. No. You going to erase it? Yeah, thank you, Erica. And I can't even, in addition to creating your community, you got to be a part of a community too. I cannot impress upon you the importance of having like-minded individuals that support you and root for you and, just hold you down. Y'all got some questions? Yeah, Clarice, you can't force a square peg into a round hole. Just because you put stuff under one brand, it don't mean it match. I could put on some paisley pants and a striped top. Just because they both blue, don't mean they match. I don't even know, is that my URL? I think I'm just bit.ly/unlimited coaching. I don't know who Unlimited Coaching University is. Is that URL available? Girl, let me go by it. Let me show them. Let me see, baby. Hey, Alexis. Yeah, you can't. That's like I'm saying, I gotta, that class is on the 29th. But what time? It's actually the 22nd at 7 p.m. As a florist event deco, a strategy for me is to host a Christmas centerpiece party in October. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Andrea. Hope to see you soon. Got my nightcap. If you haven't shared the video, share the video. Send Honolulu Montiel, please. That's a block. So are you guys night people or early birds? Y'all see Troy back there? They see you, baby.
I know. They won't see me no more, though.
Listen. He forget that their camera's on. He be buzzing all around me. So I call people to his attention. You both playing Steph, me too. See, and I'm an early bird. You a night owl? You a night? Clarice says she a night bird. Night? I'm gonna have to start coming on at night to play with y'all. She and me too. I'm both. Oh, Laura, I didn't know you worked at night.
Oh, just talking about me. I got you.
Come here, baby.
Nope.
Oh, Felicia, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm up all the time, but I don't always be live. Hey, Leonard. You know what? Let me add a word to that. Leonard said, night and early, always thinking, planning, and tuning into your programs. I'm going to add a word to that, which is execution. You know what, Erica? I'm a nap bird. I'm a nap bird. I'm always up, but I'm always napping. So I get up around 4, 5 at the latest. And then I work till about 11 or 12. And then I'm napping. Ooh, 2 a.m. Jesus. Now I get up. No. Find them, baby. They over here somewhere. Okay. I get up at 2 a.m. And then I normally go back to bed because I've been moving all that stuff all day, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sharon said, girl, by the time I get up, you been undone 3 live streams. You sure right. That's why I get up early. Do y'all know that live streaming is like the news? If you do one early, you're going to catch a crowd. If you do one... Did you break it? No. If you do one around 10, you're going to catch a crowd. If you do one around noon, it's just like the news. People say, how much is too much to go live? Girl, I win 6. Okay, Steven. Yeah, just put it all down. I went live 6 times the other day, and I met new people every single time I went live. Yep. I met people every single time I went live. Yeah, Felicia, this is what you gotta do. You gotta limit yourself. You gotta limit yourself. You gotta watch me like you watch TV. You can only watch one show a day. If you haven't shared the video, share the video, guys. Thank you. Business questions? Yeah, you know what, Lenard? I'm relentless. That is the one thing. Felicia Day, what's our word? Domination. Darius is about the only person that beats me as it relates to going live. You know what I'm Taylor for you, girl? Domination. Felicia Day, did you see my incredible hook post on my Facebook? I said, this is how I'm about to do my 4th quarter. I hired Visions Consulting. They're in there reorganizing my organization. Whew, we not playing with nobody. Domination, Erica, that's our keyword. Me and Felicia Day. Felicia Day always asks me, how I dominate? Like that. Like that. Yeah, girl. You couldn't find a gym. Come on, Felicia Day, girl. Come on now. Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you why I dominate. You do 3 in the evening. Try doing just 1 in the morning, sis. 1 about lunchtime and 1 in the evening. Then let me teach you how to make them impactful. You did, baby? Good. I'm glad I didn't have them. Baby, turn that fan on for me. Girl, I'm starting to have them private summers. If you don't know what that is, you don't need to know. All right, Tony. Congratulations, December 19th. Let me know when you do that graduation, girl. I can't go to school no more. I can't go no more school, y'all. I'm done. Oh, absolutely. Fighter girl, you can sell anything. Anything. You know what, Shelby? Let me tell you something. You been 5 years in Personal Summers? Girl, you better get you some black cohosh. Black cohosh, what's it called? You better get you some natural remedies. You know what, Shelby? To be able to leave my bedroom, hit a button, and talk to hundreds of people, and then leave my office and go back to my bedroom is priceless. Before live stream, I had to do 100+ speaking engagements a year to get the same number of clients. Yeah. I don't take 15, 20-minute naps. I take about an hour or two. I take breaks. Live stream changed the game for me, and it'll change the game for you. Ooh, Jessica. Ooh, resume workshop. Be careful what you ask for. And I'm going to hold you to that too, sis. And I'm waiting on you to join Unlimited Coaching University too. Don't think I don't see you buzzing around. I did an amazing presentation for my mentees the other night. Did you see it, Falash Day? On how to kick the fourth quarter door in. I think that may be a workshop I'm going to do next week. That sounds like a good workshop idea to me. Do that sound like a good workshop idea to y'all? How to end the fourth quarter strong. S-C-R-O-N-G. Not S-T-R-O-N-G. S-C-R-O-N-G. I think that would be an amazing, amazing workshop. What y'all think? What y'all think? Unlimited coaching starts with my first class. Live stream money funnel September 22nd. I'm going to be launching the big launch for my mentees and for the people who are in LSU right now. So the big launch, how to launch sold out courses, products and services, that starts on October 4th. And then the black code for people that need to quit their job. Yeah, we need to cut that. We need to automate some of that resume workshop. You get in my classes, girl, I can help you. Resume workshop, how long you been watching me? At least a year. At least a year. Y'all know I remember when everybody comes. Yeah. No, it's still open, Laura. And actually, the live stream is bit.ly/live money sales. But I'm launching an Unlimited Coaching University. And if you go to bit.ly/unlimited coaching, you'll see that for $77 a week with a year commitment, you get unlimited access to all my coaching programs and all my workshops. It's an amazing deal. Felicia said my memory is scary. Can I tell y'all why my memory is so good? Do y'all want to know? What 90 plan you need, Jessica? I got you. I know Resume Workshop. You know why I know? I know because people pay for resumes. And I went out to your website before. And I was like, she don't realize people pay for resumes. So you're either going to do one or two things. You're going to keep your resumes low end and build the volume. Or you're going to take them up a notch and get them on the price. But either way, in the next 2 or 3 years, you should be generating $500,000 or more on resumes if you automate. If you automate, if you create a team, and if you create some educational products and services around resumes. Resumes are the one thing that, yes, girl, I've been went to your website. Falash Day, tell these folks I don't sleep. Please tell them I don't sleep. I've been went to your website. Because the way my mind works, that if I see your stuff, I instantly have ideas. Not a day later, 2 days later. If I see your stuff, if you tell me what you do, I instantly, hey, Truly Pure Living, I instantly have ideas. You can automate resume content. Yeah, you can do, no, stop. But I've been over here rooting for you. Oh, absolutely, Laura. We have group coaching calls every week. Sonia Michelle, I have looked at yours. Sonya Michelle, I have looked at yours. Y'all would be surprised at how many websites I've looked at. Sonya Michelle, I have looked at yours. Yes, ma'am. Don't be jealous. Okay, Falasha Day. I haven't been to yours yet, Erica, but you just got on my resume. You just got on my radar. Jessica Grace, I looked at yours. Jenny, I haven't looked at yours. Sonya Michelle Hilburn, you know I've been looked at yours over a year ago. And since when you knowed me to lie to kick it. Been looked at yours, Miss Hilburn. Been. See, yeah. My memory is crazy. I'm relentless in what I do. And I watch people. I'm a people watcher. I'm a wheel watcher. Waiting on you, Sharon. Like I inboxed you today. But I know you got something up that you waiting on. Do I think that everybody should have a coach? Absolutely, because I have a coach. Do you think Michael Jordan was mad that Phil Jackson was his coach? Beyonce got coaches. Oprah got coaches and mentors. I don't think that you get where you want to go in life without somebody who sees your greatness even before you do. Yeah, let's work on that, sis. Ready when you are. Yeah, you know what, Clarice? Let me tell you something. If you don't read but one book like ever. Mine wasn't a 90-day plan, Jessica, but it was amazing. It was an amazing rendition of how you just absolutely kill the fourth quarter slay. I'm only child.
I need my baby.
I'm working.
No, you're not. You just lollygagging. Okay, baby, don't look like that in the camera.
You heard Troy? He came out here to my need my baby. Y'all see that look?
How many people is there?
Did y'all see that look?
Oh, that ain't that many.
Y'all see him peeping? Come on, step down. No, you don't. No, you don't. Did y'all see that look? Girl, Tashia, don't do it. So let me tell y'all about Brittany. And y'all know about my memory. Brittany don't know yet. So Brittany inboxed me today and said, I didn't get the registration for tonight. I didn't get the login. I said, okay, hold on. Brittany say, here go all my receipts. I said, Brittany, I know Brittany, I know who watch me and who don't. Brittany, I know. So let me tell you what. Ooh, Soleil, thank you for the... Let me show y'all. Oh, please. Hold, please. Oh, please. So my sister sent me these. For those of you who don't know, I love pearls. So my sister Soleil sent me these. Can y'all see those? She sent me these. And I didn't even call her and tell her thank you. That's how bad a sister I am. And she sent me these. So I'm going to wear these next week when I go to the podcasting summit in San Diego. Because I'll be traveling next week. Aren't those beautiful? So if you want to get you some, go to the Ultimate Dressing Room. The most amazing boutique in Houston. Aren't those pretty, D? They are nice. So thank you, Sissy. I appreciate you. I have such good sisters. So let me tell you about my memory. There's a book that if you never read any other book, read this book. It's by Dale Carnegie. I'm telling her thank you right now. She heard me. It's by Dale Carnegie, and it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. So, I'm an only child. I don't know if y'all knew that. Stacy, tell your mom that Granny's in the hospital. I don't know if she knew that. She probably been asking because Granny ain't been answering her phone. And my mom talks to everybody. I'm surprised at the number of people that were like, where's your mom? Because she's not answering her phone. But the day that Hurricane Harvey started, we had to call 911 for my mom because she was loopy. She was very loopy. Come to find out, her sugar was really low because she had been fighting this bronchitis infection. And her breathing was off, and because her body was trying to regulate itself. Now, I know she didn't know. She got really, her sugar got really, really low. She got really, really sick. So we had to rush to the hospital. They had to put her on a ventilator. She's still on a ventilator. They had to put a trach in yesterday because they didn't want the tube, the ventilator tube, to get an infection. So, long story short, she's been under anesthesia for probably about 3 weeks now, which is the longest I've gone without talking to my mom in my adult life. I talk to my mom every day. My mom lives with me. My mom is super spoiled. Bought our car for Mother's Day. My mom is super spoiled. So I'm an only child. I said all that to say I'm an only child. And when you're an only child, you don't have natural alliances. A lot of you have brothers and sisters who are going to fight for you just because you're blood. They may not even like you. But when you're an only child, you don't have that. So one thing that I found in being an only child, hold on now, let me get the light back on. One thing I found in being an only child is that you've got to create your sisterhoods and your partnerships in the world. And you've got to be serious about them. So like Felicia Day is my sister, Soleil's my sister, Martha's my sister, TT's my sister. And when they're your sister, D, I didn't know you was the only child. As you create these sisterhoods in the world, because see, I prayed for mine. I used to pray, God, if you send me some sisters, I'm going to treat them so good. Well, I didn't know they wasn't going to come out of my mama. I didn't know I was going to find them in the world. Thank you, Resume Workshop. And so when I run into women who share a similar spirit as me, they're go-getters. Oh, thank you, baby. I'm believing in advance. They're go-getters. They're driven by taking care of their families. They understand their potential. They root me on. They're relentless, like Soleil is relentless and has supported me from day one. They tend to be my real family, and I treat them as such, and they treat me as such. So I say that if, the root of creating community is finding real people who have like inclinations. Thank you, Angelia. And who will support you. Like once a week, I get a text from Soleil. I'm praying for Deborah Patterson by name. And you got to have that. This life, this hustle is too hard if you don't have people that got your back. And it's not even about being sweet. It's about being family. I don't know. That's community. I bought groceries in my community. I bought refrigerators in my community. I bought school clothes in my community. I've paid light bills in my community. I don't say any of that to brag because I would never go back, hey, LaGina, and tell anybody that I paid this person's light bill or I bought groceries for that. I would never in a million years do any of that. Because even the word says what you do. Hey, Sandy. Hey, PJ. PJ, oh, you been on here. The word says what you do it in the dark. You don't do it for accolades. But I know, right, Soleil, that if for any of you who are lonely, and if you haven't shared the video, share the video. Oh, I missed that. I wish I had. And there go my other sister, Adon. So shout out to Adon, who has single-handedly sent me like more inquiries this month than I've ever had. I don't know what she telling them people. And then shout out to Adon. Oh, exactly, Narissa, you got to do it. Hey, Deborah. And then shout out to Adon for giving my credit up to the 700s. Whoop, whoop. I had gave up on my credit, y'all, after that divorce. Is anybody lonely? I had gave up on my credit. Adon said, girl, I can help you, girl. I told her I'm going to do a party when my credit gets up to 750. That may be low for some of y'all. But for me, after divorce, baby, 700 is the truth. So I told her I'm gonna do a party when my credit gets to 750. She said, girl, start organizing. So if you need your credit right, you need to get with Adon, because if cash is king, credit is queen. And me and her are getting ready to do a class at the beginning of the year about getting your money right and getting your credit right at the same damn time. Adon been going hard on them live streams. Hey, Apostle Tracy, you better go to bed, Apostle Tracy. You know you go on at 5 in the morning. Yeah, let me tell you, this whole next chapter, we've been doing restoration early in the mornings, but this whole next chapter for me is about just preparation for the next level. You know what, Tashia, you're right. Felicia Day, Apostle Tracy, Adon, Shannon, Felicia, I haven't known them all my life, and they go harder for me than people I've known from the playground. Sometimes your life just shifts. And instead of you questioning why it shifted, all right, Miss Jerry, you got to say okay to the shift. I told you guys the other day that you're on a boat, and there are people that are assigned to you to board your ship. There are also people that are going to be drilling holes. There are also some people. Hey, Zakia, how are you, love? That's another powerhouse, old Zakia. There are people that are assigned to you to board your ship, whether the capacity is 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. But we make mistakes and we let people on the shift that are drilling holes. We make mistakes and put people on the ship that are causing mutinies and going to have us walking the plank. Everybody's not assigned to be on your ship. And you have to be okay. She was, Erica, you messy. You got to be okay with putting people off your ship if they're not assigned to your ship. Every now and then, and they may be assigned to your ship for a season, for a period of time. But when that season is over, you have to be okay with putting people off the ship. And that's what I have a hard time with it. I'm not going to lie. I have an extremely hard time with it. Exactly. Some people are forever people. I truly think Sule is a forever person. I see Felicia Day. Me and Apostle Tracy got so much history. It's crazy. Stacy Franklin came back into my life. Shannon is a forever person. Adon just got here and she's a forever person. So a lot of times I can see the people who are forever people, and sometimes I can't. But you just got to roll with the punches. That's to get your life ship. Yeah, and sometimes it just shifts. Hey, Powerhouse. Powerhouse is a forever ship rider. She'll be on my ship forever, baby. We was in Vegas in the suite, and we had a piano in the suite, and they didn't think we could play the piano. Oh. If they're not careful. Hey, Jessica Rowe, how are you, love? If you're not careful, there will be people on your ship trying to bring your ship to a halt, or trying to capsize your ship. And it's sad, but it's true. And I invite anybody that is my coaching client, that if I'm not doing the work to keep you moving forward, find you another coach. But I work really, really hard to stay progressive. What would a single mama do who survived abusive? So Shelby, to be honest with you, I can teach you how to create a million products. Hey, May Padilla, how are you? What it boils down to is that everything you're going through, somebody else is going through it too, or has gone through it. It's not about massive success now. Everybody starts at zero. Did y'all catch that? People think because they don't have massive success now, they can't get started. That's not true. Everybody starts at zero. But are you willing to do the numbers? 1, 2. You may go 5 or 6 days before you see 3, 4. And initially, you know, there's a Chinese proverb that says the journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. But it doesn't talk about those subsequent steps that you have to take in spite of. So if you can take a step every day, right, Felicia? If you can take a step every day consistently, look at where you'll be in a year, 2 years. And again, we do it at jobs, but we won't do it for ourselves. We'll stick in there with a job. We'll hang in there with a job, but we won't hang in there with our own gifts and talents. And it's not about being a massive success now, because the people who are truly assigned to you for you to help them, right. Brittany said, for example, I'm a young single mom. I'd be interested in what you, in your journey. So the people who are assigned to you, they don't care where you came from, baby. All they know is that you can help them. See, that's what we don't do. We don't lead with the solution. Yeah. So it's not about being a massive success now. It's about being visible. It's about, are you using the right language to express that you're the right person? Yep, progress over perfection. That's another reason you hire coaches. Coaches kick you out the nest before you can fly perfect. Right, Adon? Right, Cassandra? Right, Shannon? Coaches kick you out the nest. You'll be over there talking about, let me get my wing stroke right. Let me get this right. Right, Apostle Tracy? The right coach is going to say, I'm about to put my foot in your back. And you're going to be okay. You're going to fly down to that ground. And you're going to be okay. And if you can't, I'll catch you. But it won't be until right before you hit that ground, because I need you to know you can do it. Shannon been going live like 40 going north. I'm proud. I'm proud because that's what it takes. It takes that tenacity. Yeah. So Shelby, sometimes you just need somebody around you that believes in you more than you believe in yourself. So get with me. I've been seeing you hanging out. Don't keep hanging out in the rafters. Hashtag launch something. Hashtag put it out there. Hashtag show and prove. Yeah. But I love what I do. I love what I do, and I love teaching people how to be their best, whatever it is I'm tailored for you. Because a lot of us have spent so long trying to swim when we're eagles, trying to fly when we fish, trying to run when we're otters. We've spent so long outside of our natural habitat and failed so many times at the things that we're not even good at, that when it comes time for you to do the things that you are good at, girl, that's resume workshop. Let me tell you something. When you've gone through what I've gone through, and all you got to do to move to the next level is hit that go live button, it's easy. I ain't got to get dressed, get in no car, sit in traffic for 2 hours, stand on the stage while people text. I don't have to do any of that. All I got to do is go live. If people want to come, they come. And if they don't, they don't. And to me, it's the easiest way to build your business. And so many people are so scared of it that they won't use it. But the funny thing is, you won't use it now, but when everybody else is using it in 2 years, you will. So don't wait and be part of the trend. Be a pioneer. Hey, baby, come here real quick.
No, baby, no. Hey,
No, you got some of mine. I'm trying to get it.
wait, what's up? Talk to me, sweetheart. Talk to me quick when I sleep. What that mean? Some ice? Let's go. I done drunk it. That wasn't a little shot anyway, baby. You know that.
Oh, my God.
Damn. I'm gonna crack which one you gonna open? Which one you gonna open?
The one over there on the big shelf.
Which one?
One of those 4?
On the big shelf. Right here?
Yeah.
The color ones?
Oh, it is a great feeling, Jessica. And the more you get the tools, and put some ice in it for me. The more you get the tools to do what you know, to really understand it, it's amazing. Okay, so let me tell y'all what I'm going to do. I can't, baby. You're going to have to.
No, you just find a little, I can see. It's got a little piece where you can see.
Oh, okay. So let me tell y'all something funny. I'm going to come on here next week, and I'm going to show y'all my first live video. Anybody want to see that? I'm in Texas. I'm going to come on here next week, and I'm going to show y'all.
You got started.
It started right there. I'm going to show y'all my first live broadcast ever. Like ever. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a webinar next week. I'm going to have a free webinar about broadcasting live. And I'm going to show y'all. You keep thinking, who sees my hat? What's on, baby? What part of Texas? Yep, and bring me a napkin. Thank you. And then put some of that in your bottle and bring the rest back. So I'm going to do that. And I think what you guys are going to see is, like I said, and like I say every day, everybody starts at 0. I got it. Everybody starts up at afraid. Oh, girl, all the time. Everybody starts at struggling. Everybody starts at unsure. Oh, Troy, he can see my hat. He can see it on this end. Everybody, yeah, he do Flash Day. He'll do anything I need. Everybody starts at uncomfortable. Will you keep going and outgrow your uncomfort? I think that's the question. No. Yeah, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Now the question is, are you going to do it the right way and make some money so that your time is not just teaching people? See, there's a fine line on live stream before teaching people between, hey, Denise, what you doing up? There's a fine line between teaching people and over teaching people.
Right there on the floor, we're going to side tracks, dude.
And if you're not careful, you'll fool around and overteach people. And then you wonder, well, why didn't I sign up for my class? Why didn't I sign up for my workshop? Why didn't I hire me as an event planner? Why didn't I get me to get their credit fixed? Why they not signing up so I can help them make it to the finish line? Why they not signing up so I can teach them how to be a good worship leader? Why they not signing up so I can teach them how to do their books right? Because you crossed the line. You don't. You just, Tashia, it's a line that says, I'm going to help you, but I'm only going to help you so much. I'm going to help you to prove I'm proficient. I'm going to help you so you can at least get your coins together to afford me. And then after that, you on your own. Now, it's a lot of people, I've helped them get their coins together where they can afford me, but they never come back. But, they'll never make it to the next level without me, and I know that. So eventually, they got to say, oh, okay, you probably do, sis. Resume workshop, boo. It ain't going to cost you but a resume a week to come on board. Don't stay out there in the cold by yourself, boo. My new unlimited coaching program ain't but $77 a week. Anybody can afford $77 a week. Don't stay out there in the cold, over teaching unappreciative folks. And that's the thing. If you over taught them and they was appreciative, it'll be one thing. A lot of people, you over teach them and they still don't even appreciate it. And they still going for, they don't use it, number one. That's the law of sowing seed. Is that if you sow seed into somebody that has not paid to get that seed, then guess what? It's useless. Oh, you got kicked off? I was checking my mail. So does that make sense what I'm saying? It's hard. I saw somebody posted earlier. That's right, Nerissa. You can't give pearls to swine. I saw somebody posted earlier. I saw someone posted earlier, who wants to start a nonprofit? And everybody was responding, I do. And I'm like, why would you want to create a nonprofit before you create a for-profit? And the real answer is, anybody want the real answer? It's not that we're such martyrs. It's not that we're so philanthropic. It's not that we're so giving. It's that we scared to ask people to pay us. We don't really know our value. And we've assigned a dollar figure of 0 to our value. I know that's deep. I'm going to let you think about it for a minute. All these people talking about, I want to start a nonprofit. A lot of people start a nonprofit as their first business. I don't agree with that. I don't think you should start a nonprofit until you have a for-profit. And I think then, like next year, one of my goals is going to be to create a nonprofit arm. So I can do scholarships, like the fundraiser that I did this week. I can put it back into people I know, stuff like that. But the biggest reason, hey, Timmy from Sweden. The biggest reason that people jump up to start a nonprofit is they don't think they're going to have to raise money. They don't think that's how everybody should do it. I'm Taylor for you. They don't think that they're going to have to ask people for money. They think that there's so many grants and so many donations out there. And the truth of the matter is, you have to work a nonprofit just as diligently, just as consistently. You have to do just as much sales, just as much fundraising as you do in a for-profit. Nobody's exempt. You think because the Red Cross getting money? You think because the American Diabetes Association getting money? All right, Brenda, good night, love. You think because all these other cats getting money? You think that that's what's going to happen to you? No. The same way you need a team in business, you need a team in a nonprofit. The same way you need revenue, you need revenue in a nonprofit. And the worst thing you can ever do, and please pass this to your nonprofit associates, is take money out of your household to feed other people. Now, I don't mind giving. I have a giving heart. But I don't think you should fund a nonprofit out of lack. And don't they sell their blood? I used to work for the Red Cross call center in San Diego. Yeah, those nonprofits are barely making it for life today. Because here's what they don't realize. It takes the same energy and effort to run a nonprofit as it takes to run a for-profit. The same. So go ahead and make your money. And then whoever you want to help, write a check and write it off on your taxes. That's what the rich people do. How many of y'all read Tim Ferriss, The 4-Hour Work Week? If you've never read Tim Ferriss, The 4-Hour Work Week, read it. He talks about the new rich, living like the new rich. Oh, thank you, Christine. I'm going to have to go in a minute because my iPad about to die. But he talks about the new rich and living like the new rich. And the new rich, they don't buy Bentleys. They rent Bentleys when they go on vacation. They don't buy big mansions. They rent big mansions when they go on vacation. While we over here trying to get like the rich folks is doing something different. If you look at Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, he still lives in his house in California that he bought in the 70s. And it's not even a big house. It's a gated community, but not even a big house. And it's not even worth that much, because it's in California, the cost of living is so astronomical. He's not even worth that much. But he said, why do I go out and buy a mansion? I don't need that. It's so many misconceptions that we have about rich and generating revenue that until we reconcile those misconceptions, yeah, he got more money than life because him and Bill Gates, actually they were on the cover of Forbes year before last. They pulled together some billionaire dinner, and were asking other billionaires to donate a portion of their revenue. Sure, and it's our misconceptions, our misthoughts, our stinking thinking, our limited belief system that holds us back about money. So that's why I study money. I study money so that we can take the puzzlement out of money so that we can earn money. And the more you take the myth out of money, the more you earn. And that's the truth. That's been my key. Hey, Sabrina. It's our miseducation. You know, we've got to unlearn what we know about money. Money don't go on trees. Yeah, it do. It's paper. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for the super heart. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's bad to be rich. Rich people don't care about people. All of that is misconceptions. And those are the misconceptions that keep us broke and not earning. So when you shift your misconception about money, and that's why I study money and I study the earning of money. When you shift your misconception about money, and money is not even evil. People think money is evil. Money is inanimate. Money doesn't have an evil bone in its body. It ain't got a good bone in its body. If it's in the hands of somebody good, it does good. And if it's in the hand of somebody bad, it does bad. And you're right, Narissa. Even the Bible say money answereth all things. Delete expensive from your vocabulary. Delete I can't afford from your vocabulary. Delete I don't have enough money from your vocabulary. Everything is a choice. Yeah, once you shift your misconceptions about money, I promise more money will start coming to you. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too, Brittany, because I got a class first thing in the morning.
Sweetheart.
And here comes Troy again.
I'm gonna need you in a minute, bro.
You gonna need me in a minute, baby?
Yeah, you sit here just
What we need to do?
Talk on this thing all night because you're drinking. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna get with me and we're gonna talk and we're gonna kick it. kick my ass now.
Tell the people bye, baby.
Bye, babies.
Come tell them they gotta see you.
Bye.
They don't know who that is.
Well, I'm gonna show them the finger. All right.
There go Cassandra. She said, "Hey, Mr. That's the piano player
Hey, piano player.
from Vegas."
I'm gonna get my baby.
Right. Christine said, "I'm not broke. I'm pre-rich."
They don't see this cup. Okay, then come on. You want to put me in the camera? Put the real thing in there. Oh, that's how you gonna do it? All right. Stay with your peoples. Hope you snuggled each other. I hope they...
Girl, ain't he an alpha male? Ain't he an alpha male? Listen, I could pull up and it's 40 people talking. Look, Shannon say bye, Uncle Mel, Uncle Troy. I can pull up. That's the one that was in Dallas with a man in the lobby. Say he be watching me. That's his wife. I can pull up and it's 40 men out there. And that's the only mouth I hear. Good night, Gail. Good night, Shannon.
Good night, peoples.
Christine, Troy said where his cake at. Troy said don't talk to him no more till you send that caramel cake.
What? They don't even make caramel no more. It took so long.
Look, you got a hat on too now.
I know.
I didn't even know that.
I keep one on.
You see he got a little hat on too? Aww.
But look, they don't even make caramel no more. She took so long to make that caramel cake.
He said caramel outside. Good night, PJ. Good night, Cassandra. Oh, look at my baby. Look at his head.
Yeah, come on, baby.
And he relentless. It's some on TV in there. Good night, y'all.
Come on, mama.
Love you guys.